Hello and welcome to Intro to One-Way Heroics. This is a game that is very unique in a very unique way. I've played this a little bit. I have a very basic idea of what's going on here. So, yeah, we're gonna keep Decoy there. And let's see. So, very quickly, I'm going to try to just run through the basics here. As you can see, we have a class. We're gonna go with something with a lot of health here, but maybe not a whole lot of strength. And then perks, you can choose through some basic bonuses, and I swear I'll get to the meat of this whenever we get into the game, but right now I'm just gonna show you basically everything I saw whenever I started this game. So, my goal with the intro series is to kind of consolidate that first impression feel with games as all in one video, and then I can just jump right in and kind of meander about without having to go, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing here. So we are playing a knight, and that means we probably want some vitality. You're extraordinarily fleet-footed, add 1 agility. Let's see, combo hit chance by 5, makes all our actions quicker as well. Well, we're gonna do strength, agility, and 1 more vitality. And yeah, damage taken is decreased. And we're going to start the adventure. So you see a whole bunch of crazy looking options here. So we've got choose a past dimension to adventure in. So since I've played the game before, it's got some old seeds that I can replay basically. We can create a new world, manually input the dimension you would like to travel to, just basically insert seed here. Current campaign dimensions. This is all online multiplayer stuff, which I haven't really done. I don't understand it, to be totally honest. So, yeah, there's definitely some crazy things going on here. Right from the start, enemies are double strength. Just how long can you survive? Dark Knight will appear at the top left as a starting point. Have a particular item in Dimensional Vault, and as a bonus, the enemies are a bit stronger than normal. So, as far as I can tell, these are basically daily challenges. I honestly don't know. This game doesn't do a very good job of describing itself right off the bat. Maybe I just don't have the information available to me, or I haven't really sat down and looked and gone to a wiki or anything like that. In which case, there's no excuse. But we're just going to start a new random world. Walk in the park. Demon Lord appears at 400 kilometers. No partners. Weight limits plus 10. Afternoon stroll. Demon Lord appears at various intervals for those looking for a challenge. We're going to go for a walk in the park. Advice from the beautiful fortune teller Aris in dimension blah 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 blah. Even if you meet the demise of the adventurer, you should be able to carry something over to your next hero. It may be a new class or a new perk for your characters. It's a little Englishy, but really not that bad. Somehow my body, which should have been defeated by Ancient Wolf, which is the last thing that killed me, is returned to me in one piece. Actually, maybe it isn't in one piece. My memories of old body are already fading. And that's all I have to say about that. So, the king was talking to me, and I'm just now zoning back in. So, yep, he gave me a potted herb. And now it's time to depart. So, there's that. There we go. We've got... we have a fairy with us named Iris, who's going to give us information. I am an artificial fairy created by King Victor. Call me fairy if you want. Oh, and I am the one in charge of helping you on this journey. Anything I can help you with? So this is going to give us the basic information about what's going on here. So the clock in the upper right. Let's go ahead and... Well, I didn't ask anything after all. The buttons are keyboard only. There's no mouse interface, and it's got that sort of Japanesey control scheme. ZXC does everything. Let's see. We have a right potted herb. So this was the potted herb that he gave us every 4 hours, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. Oh no, 12 hours. It says right there on the screen. It'll grow another herb. So if we use it, we'll get an herb. Awesome. We can talk to this guy. I am Judge Charisma. Oh, looks like you have a charisma level of 1. So you aren't completely untrustworthy. There are at least a few people who may join your struggle. Well, that's nice. Here's my Dimensional Vault lady. let's see what we have in here. I actually have some pretty decent armor, but we're going to hold on to this because this is just sort of a run-through. Oh, gah! Okay, he screamed because the hook here in one-way heroics is this blackness at the left side of the screen will kill you. And it is moving involuntarily as we go. So it is going to be constantly chasing us. And our only means of exploration is along the x-axis here. Or is this the y-axis? I was bad at geometry as well, apparently. So I got a scorched bud. What the hell is that? Burnt to a crisp. Eating it will restore energy by a tiny amount. Okay. So we are exploring, and in the process of exploring, there's going to be monsters to fight, treasures to find. Let's see. We can kill these guys. But the blackness is encroaching, so it's time to run away. We are going to finish off that skeleton and get something. So we got 194 silver. Awesome. We got another scorched bud. Let's see. Yeah, scorched bud, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, and I reached level 2. Vitality increased by 1. Awesome. So you get kind of the idea of what's going on here. That darkness is encroaching. We cannot escape it. And it will kill us instantly if we are stuck by it. So all of my decisions have to be made in time to avoid that. Whoa, I just got... let's see. Harpy takes 36 damage. Oh, we've got NPCs fighting somewhere off screen. So that tends to be a little disconcerting. But yes, the NPCs will fight each other. Okay, so we're going through a volcano area. I'm recovering strength. My energy is getting perilously low. But we should be finding a town pretty soon, I would imagine. It's 2 scorched buds. Do they recover energy? Will restore energy by a tiny amount. We're going to eat that. Whenever your energy runs out, you basically just move slower and things are not good. You don't do as much damage, so we're just going to eat a lot of scorched buds. Maybe they're laying around because we can't find towns in this area, which would be a real mess. Now, as you can see on my little mini-map there, there's 4 squares next to each other in kind of a odd configuration. They're different from other tiles, and they're just going to be mountains. Generally, if you see something like that, it's safe to assume it's some sort of human structure. So, let's see, we're going to want to turn. How do we want to turn here? There we go. That was the turn interface. If you want to attack diagonally, you kind of have to do that. That's the C button. It's kind of a funky interface. I won't say this game is like the best game ever made, but it is a lot of fun. Like, I actually find it particularly addictive because of its randomized nature, and also because of, like, it gets you to think, and it's maybe a little what's the word I'm looking for? It provokes you into playing more in the name of, okay, I should have done much better at that game. You can sense the presence of mini demons. This can mean trouble. Proceed carefully. I've never seen that before. I'm still... There we go. Max life increased by 10. That's pretty decent. There we go. Fortunately, you do kind of auto-target for diagonal creatures, since you'll automatically attack wherever you're facing. If you press a button to face in a certain direction, you'll automatically attack, but for diagonals, you do have to hit C, and that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So, we're going to kill this thing. We're doing real good on levels. We're doing real bad on energy. We're going to... Oh, potted herb is ripe. And we're going to see... Restores life by 100. We don't need that. We are going to recover energy as it will allow us. A deteriorated version of the pretty jewel. This is what happens when it gets too close to an open flame. Of course, the item value also drops as a result. So that's just a sellable. However, it's going to not have as much sellable value. This recovers 40 and also 10% energy. We have arrows. Those are our options. We don't particularly want those. I apologize, first of all, for possibly the volume. This game is a little loud. So, oh, I can sense a holy item somewhere ahead. That's pretty good. That'll be something worth putting in our dimensional vault. Okay. Although, once again, I don't know how to read the icons on the mini-map there, so it could be anywhere. Yeah, so it might be a little loud, it might be a little hard to balance. I'm going to try to fix that in post. Scroll of jury rigging. There's still, like, even though I've played this a few times, there's so many new items. This ancient scroll will fully repair the durability of equipped items and armor. However, in exchange, the items will break easier. So it'll lower the durability of our items. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. But it will repair them. So there is weapon damage, but that's more or less to keep you from being able to carry the best sword in the game over every single game. I'm about to die. Let's see. Life by 30. I'm gonna die. And I died. So there we go. That's pretty par for the course. Wanted Harpy unleashes a normal attack on you. You try to defend as you normally would, but multiple wounds have taken their toll, and your dodges are slow and sloppy. The enemy's attack zooms in on your body and connects, sending you to the ground. You aren't getting up from that one. As your consciousness starts to flee, you look up one last time at Wanted Harpy, who looks down on you with intense hunger. Your journey is not at an end. Yep, that was a pretty solid run. Just keep up this pace and you will save the world in no time. Alright, well, settle down and get ready for advice time. So, what's going to happen here is they're going to give us kind of a breakdown of what we did and what we didn't do. So, we got a rusty longsword. Unidentified items are automatically identified once you die, unless you find a scroll of identify. And, let's see... Open the dimensional vault. That's what we have in there. This is what we got. What do we want to keep? We'll go ahead and item limit exceeded. So let's get rid of that. Scroll of jerry rigging. Let's see. This is kind of interesting because there's definitely... I'm guessing that 80% there might be the durability. I'm not entirely certain. So, yeah, that's what we have in our Dimensional Vault right now. Dimensional Vault updated. They're just going to tell us, so you only made it to level 5. Will experience level's not really good for patience and proper judgment. Yeah, so they're just telling us basically, kind of in a very relative sense, what it is we did right and wrong here. And they'll also give us a few tips on things. So... let's see, replay data, post to Twitter. We can totally do that. I'm probably not going to do that. Let's see, advice corner. Yeah, no, that's what that was. Use hero points. And, let's see, a new perk. We can unlock swim coach. Yeah, got an achievement for that because I probably should be getting more perks, but I just keep adding life to survive. So, let's go ahead and... we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to choose Swordmaster. And we're going to go Strength. And Vitality. And... let's see... Force Power. No. Strength. Agility. There we go. I like that. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, if you try to play this game and follow along with me, then... you're going to fail just as miserably, basically. So, this time we're going to actually pull out the items in my dimensional chest there. Let's see, and they're going to tell us the same thing. And we're going to harvest our herb. And I'm going to go over here. Open the dimensional vault. We want that. I have a Holy Lance Longinus, which I'll keep for now. That's attack 13. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, really, but... let's see, Grand Blade is attack 18 versus attack 5. So yeah, we're going to do a lot better just from a equipment perspective. So armor 1 versus armor 25. Yeah, that's going to happen right there, just like that. And then we'll sell off our other crap whenever we get to a town, or throw it away, depending. There's a weight limit. Once again, I think it's a pretty decent balancing mechanic in the sense that it keeps you from just carrying around endless crap from game to game and never running out. The challenge is maintained very nicely. Hero, you have done well making it to this place. I am the goddess. I can bestow upon you great power in exchange for your experience. So, this is basically... there we go. I just exchanged a level for more strength. So you can keep your levels, and I'm not entirely certain of the mechanics here. I'm pretty sure when you level up and you get stat bonuses, those stat bonuses stay, but you can also exchange your levels for extra stat bonuses. I don't don't want to totally commit to the idea that if you trade your levels, that you're not going to lose the bonuses you got from leveling up, but at least it offers you that control. So it's kind of interesting. I played it, but not enough to really solidly figure out whether or not that's true. Once again, I should probably sit down and ooh, this is what I want. You got a ripe herb. And I should probably sit down with a wiki and try to figure out some more of the mechanics here and possibly do better. But I am enjoying the game as it stands, just sort of possibly being frustrated by it a lot. I don't mind whenever a game frustrates me because that means I like it and it makes me think about how to play it better. And I like that sort of self-generating initiative, as opposed to, you know, just having a game handed to me and going, hey, this is how you win at it forever and enjoy. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I guess I'll just, you know, beat the game and then be like, all right, I beat that game. It's a little shallow. Something I learned from, you know, playing StarCraft 2 back in the day. Or not even StarCraft 2, StarCraft 1. And using all of the cheat codes and then being like, yeah, I beat the game. And then as I got older, I realized how truly shallow my life was for having said I beat a game because I cheated. But anyways, in that same sense, it is really fun to find out about games, and it's not, I don't think, a crime to look up wikis and things like that, just because you still have to do the work, right? So you still have to go through and kind of play and figure out things on your own, especially more skill-based games like Binding of Isaac or this game. This is not a game where you can just be like, yeah, okay, so I have like the best sword in the game, and so that immediately makes me a badass and I'll just waltz on through here and beat it and be done with it. No, the game's different every time. It's made to test your sense of logic. It's made to allow you to sort of sit there and go, okay, well, this didn't work, but if we tweak it just a little bit, then we should be able to... By the way, I did just destroy a wall. All walls are entirely destroyable in this game. And that's just as much as a mechanic as anything else is in regards to how you manipulate the world around you. Oh, my agility increased. And, you know, navigate the world that you see. So here's a chest. We're going to attack the crap out of the chest, because that's the only way you can open them unless you have a very specific ability to unlock chests. So I believe the thief starts with it, but in our case, since we are a sword master, it's going to be a little bit harder. I'm just going to break in here to save time. It was actually going to take me fewer moves. Let's see, weight 2, I'm at max. Weight, I'm not going to worry about clothes. That seems to indicate that it's going to just be crap, so I'm not going to let that bother me in the least. And we're going to kill them. And we have to turn over here. Oh, he's gonna... Alright. So before he kills the statue of the goddess, we're gonna be able to do this very quickly. And we want strength. And he killed the statue. You douche. Chip jewel, 150 silver. Let's see what's in this chest. Yeah, that was a combo hit. Okay, so that's a combo hit. You do get something called, one of the major stats is combo hit, and right there, there's the first time I've noticed it clearly for my own purposes of like paying attention and figuring out mechanics. Basically, it just allowed us to hit multiple times in a single hit. So because the world progresses very fast in this game, that's gonna mean the difference between further success or immediate failure. Definitely significant in terms of gameplay and your success in this game. So let's see, is our... Yeah, it is right. But we are very nearly out of... oh, interesting. Out of... Our weight. Our weight is maxed out, and so that means we need to start throwing stuff away. So I threw that. I imagine I could probably do damage if I threw things a little more selectively. In fact, we're gonna test this out. So once again, this is my first intro video to anything, and oh, a camping soldier. And it's just as much as an intro for you as it is for me. Since I intend to start a series on this, I figure once again I might as well explain things, kind of give you an idea where I am at with the game, and if you like more of an explanation on things, then yeah, this way I can just jump right into a game and not get into the intricacies of, oh yes, this works like this, or, you know, but now you know, and you have a basic idea of how it works. Let's see. Oh, he wants me to get all of these weapons. So, let's see. I'm going to continue this game on a little bit. Area map. Area map. What does area map do? Mysterious map. Towns and dungeons. Alright. I got another healing herb. And we're just continuing on here. But yeah, so expect more episodes of this. I really like the game, although it's very hard for me to like sit down and get myself to play, just because I feel like I have so many other things I should do. And it's like, oh, well, if I actually sit down and make a video series out of it, then there we go. That's my reasoning, or my reason to continue playing this pretty awesome game, to be honest. And this guy's gonna, if he doesn't kill me, he's gonna hold me up so that I get swallowed up by the darkness here. And things are... geez. There we go. It's definitely extremely distracting. So you can see on our mini-map now, the map made things flash. And the flashing things are either going to be... Let's see. Oh, that does damage. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna... Let's go ahead and test this theory out of mine. Short sword. We are going to throw. Yeah! Okay, so that does do damage. Now I wonder if clothes do damage, or if it's just a really sad modifier, or what. Okay. Pack rat save attendant. Hello, would you like to record your progress? They're asking if we want to save. I haven't played a game that went on for so long that I needed to save, so I figure... Oh. So the Demon Lord should arrive around the 400 kilometer mark. Right now, if you look up in the northwest, we have 94 kilometers in 4 days under our belt so far. So, not a huge concern. In that town, we should have met somebody who would have been able to restore our energy. And since we did not, I am now tragically low on energy. So I'm just going to go through and clear out a good chunk of my inventory here in the name of energy recovery. So chip jewel, vial of flame, hit an enemy with this and they will continually take damage. So that's set people on firebomb. That's a super dangerous bomb that attacks in a 3x3 area. Key of seals. What to do? Okay, that I guess. Oh. So this opens sealed doors. That's another thing. And they have these little temples where you'll have really great items in there. And you'll have to open them up with a key. So, I don't know if you heard that. That was indeed the healing sound from Earthbound. And also my phone getting a text. I am so unprofessional. Har har. Let's see. My intelligence increased. We're going to try to explore this very quickly. These videos will go on a little bit longer so that I'll have plenty of time to remember things I should be explaining to you already. We're going to pick that up. Yeah, that's weight 5. We can pick that up. We eliminated quite a bit of weight there. And Scroll of Analysis. Now, Scroll of Analysis is our... all items in possession were identified. Perfect. So we have chainmail, that's armor 6, and it appears that my super awesome armor I had is already gone. Stuff breaks pretty quickly, and if you're not paying attention to like the imp throws big stone kind of messages, then you're gonna miss a lot of really important information, and I haven't really acclimated to that yet. I don't want to immediately call it like a failure of design, but there's definitely like I'm not used to these cues or paying attention to these little signs and marks that things are happening, and it tends to frustrate me a little bit more than it should, in my opinion. It seems like if you lose armor, which is going to absolutely keep you alive 9 times out of 10, there should be a very big, hey, would you like to re-equip something? You've got some crap in your inventory that you might want to use right now. And it's like, oh, good. Like right now, I think my sword is dead too. So I have a long stick. It's got more attack than my fists do, so we're going to use it. So as you can see, I started out with really good armor and weapons, and maybe the tactic should have been I started out with my... there we go. The long stick that I had is now dead. So now I am... using only my fists, and possibly really bad items. And here we go. I've got to... Whoa! I just got attacked a lot because it took me 4 turns to be able to go across there. So he just wailed on me, basically, which is really, really unfortunate. Once again, considering also the fact that I am... Oh, this is where I die. So, yes, all of my gear is gone. I tried to preserve it as long as I could. So, defeated by Bandit, cause of death. Bandit caught me off guard. Bandit is too strong. Even though I made it all the way to 133 kilometers. Is it really impossible with my trusty bare-fisted? Yes. This is now, Mad Libs. My beloved chainmail can't defend against that. This world is screwed up. Screw this world. I'm going to another one. It should be so easy if I wouldn't have been so stingy with my silvers. I won't lose next time. Ora! Time for another run. I'll be ready next time. I had 4,700, and that's a lot, really. Ah ha ha ha, I've had enough. I curse you. That's enough for today. Let's meet again. So, let's see. As your consciousness starts to flee, you look up one last time at the bandit, who looks down on you with intense hunger. So I've been cannibalized. Well, are you starting to get used to everything now? If you keep up this pace, the final goal isn't too far. Just keep trying to increase your maximum distance travel each playthrough. No shit. Alright, well, settle down and get ready for advice time. It doesn't look like you used your awakening ability this playthrough. So awakening is the ability where you freeze time for like 3 turns or so. It gives you a little bit of extra time to be able to bust through a wall. So, yeah, alright, next. Looks like you got taken down by a pretty strong enemy. It's best to run away from hopeless battles. I'm sure that would have been fine if I could have done that. You can also buy items from shops, which will help you escape in hopeless situations, and once again, the one town we saw was already halfway swallowed up by the darkness. So, let's see. See you soon. Yep, soon enough indeed. Hero points increased by 25. That's actually a lot. Let's see if we got anything. Cliffhanger, mountain climbing. So, basically, if I have extra mountain climbing skill, I'll be able to go through mountain passes a little bit faster than those 4 turns where I just got nailed with a rock over and over. Let's see. I can unlock a pirate. In the brackets there, you have the achievements associated with unlocking them without having to pay for them with your hero points. So, it's like unlock force user, defeat an enemy using force powers. You can collect spells, or force powers in this game, and kill somebody with it and unlock the force user. Or you could pay 40 hero points. And realistically, I don't want to pay for it if I can do that whenever I still have dimensional vault slots to buy. So, Dimensional Vault seems like it's really the thing that's going to make or break you in this game in the end. So, that was One Way Heroics. This was the intro to it, a One Way Heroics 101, if you will. So, if you're interested, I would suggest to you that you start watching the series that I'm going to start doing, and we'll see how that goes. There's definitely a limit to my endurance whenever it comes to this game. There is parts of it that are just a little too frustrating, and I absolutely blame that entirely on the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how I should be prioritizing things or what I should be looking for, how the game really functions on a basic level, but I'm going to try learning and hopefully come up with some strategies before I just break down, look at the wiki, and go, oh, okay, this is how you easy mode through the game. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of this series, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, I will see you in episode 1. Thanks a bunch. Have fun.